All right. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahashem,
Bahashem,
Yahushua,
Yahushem,
Bahashem,
Yahushai,
Rekah,
Bahashem,
Wadash.
Ikah, Hudash.
A double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopefully like I came out there pushing his word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua has created us to do, so he can wake up and seal the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and you Israelites who are scattered amongst the heathen nations that may look like the heathen nations, but your father's seed line of your lineage goes back to you being a so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American, one of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Hey, Shalom. It's your brothers from the GMS Denver camp coming back once again through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah with another Sunday lesson, man. And this one is going to be titled The Joy That's Set Before Us. Alluding to Hebrews 12 of the joy that was set before Yahweh Shai and him enduring everything he went through because what? All the things that the Most High has promised to do for us, man. He endured everything that he went through because what? All those promises and that oath that the Most High made, man. And we're fighting that same fight, hoping to endure like our Lord Yahweh Shai has done before us, man. So who holding the river? Matter of fact, let's start off with this one. Let me get this one. This is Jeremiah 29, and somebody grab that Hebrews 12. This is Jeremiah 29 and 11. And this is what keeps us pushing, man, because the Most High has let us in on what he's going to do for our people. That he is going to keep that oath that he made unto our forefather Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. You see, so that causes us to fight and endure our daily tribulations, man, the daily vexation that we go through. We don't tap out, we don't drop the plow. We keep pushing forward because we know that this is not the end all be all for us, that a better day is coming according to what the Most High has promised us, man. You see? That's what keeps us driving forward. So this is Jeremiah 29 and 11. It says, "For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end." And the Most High is going, he's spoken through all the mouths of the prophets to let us know that, yeah, we're catching hell right now, but at the end of the day, I'm going to turn all that around. I'm going to end your suffering. I'm going to end your pain. You see? I'm going to establish a new heaven and a new earth where in dwell of righteousness, man, our kingdom, where we're going to rule and have dominion. And Yahweh Shai knew that, so that's why he was able to endure everything he went through, man. And we have to be in that same spirit like Yahweh Shai was before us. Who's holding the Hebrews?
I got it.
You got
It's
it.
Hebrews 12, verse 1. Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doth so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us, looking unto Yahushua, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of Yahweh. For consider him that endured such contradiction of sinners against himself, lest ye be wearied and faint in your minds.
So we have Yahweh Shai as our chief example, man. You see, of enduring tribulation, of enduring vexation. Because you think Yahweh Shai wasn't filled up with this wicked ass world when he was walking the earth? Of course he was, man. You think he didn't want the kingdom of heaven to come right then and there? Of course he did. But he has to do what? Just like we all have to do. We have to wait for the words of the Most High to be fulfilled. Everyone is subject to the word of the Most High, even the Most High. You see? But he endured all these things, knowing and understanding that what? According to what the Most High has spoken, according to the Most High's will, we have great joy coming for us, man. To be taken from being on the bottom to being on the top, man. To be taken from under the curses to be given all the blessings that we read about in Deuteronomy 28, 1 through 14. You see? That's the vision that the Most High has revealed unto us, man. So that's what causes us to fight because we know this ain't gonna be what it is forever, man. You see, we're going to a higher glory when it's all said and done. And Yahweh Shah understood that, so that's why he was able to endure the cross. You see, that's why he was able to endure it in this great fight of faith, man. And we have to be in that same spirit. We have to endure just like him. Well,
Yeah, I got Romans chapter 8, verse 28.
Mm-hmm.
And we know that all things work together for good to them that love the Most High, to them who are called according to his purpose.
And that's what it's all about, man. Everything. If the Most High has you walking in his faith, man, and doing what he's commanded you to do, you see, hey, he's leading you. He has you on this path to win, man. The Most High didn't call you into this thing to lose. You want to lose when you what? Give up. You see? When you lose hope. You have something else. That was it.
No.
What you
I got a quick one. This is
good.
I'm gonna hit verse 38, John 6 and 38.
Mhm.
For I came down from heaven not to do my own will, but the will of him that sent me.
You see that? And what was the Most High's will for Yahweh Shah? For him to come and be a sacrifice for Israel so we can be brought into this everlasting peace that the Most High has promised us, man. You see, we can't enter into the rest without Yahweh Shah's sacrifice. So the Most High set it up for what? Yahweh Shah to come and be that sacrifice for the true believers to believe upon him and be sealed unto salvation, even all the way up to this day. You see? And we're about to enter into everything the Most High has promised, man. That was it.
That was it. Just straight to the point, man. Howard Shai already knew what he was here to do, man.
Yep.
And that goes for us being in this truth. We have to know and understand the purpose of us being in this truth. Is to do the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. Is to come out here, do these videos, go out to the highways and hedges, and preach the gospel of Yahweh Shai, man.
And it's all for our benefit. Most High doing this for us to be in a better position, man. For every man of Israel to be a sovereign. You see? To have your own. Ain't gonna be no damn paying rent. You see? Ain't gonna have to go to the enemy for the one of all things in the kingdom of heaven. Yeah, how I understood this, man. Everything we're going through now is leading us from under the curses. You know, that's some joy, man. Hey, to be taken from these chains of darkness, to be entered into immortality, that's the joy that's set before us, man. A country where we can, a country that's our own, man. Our country, our homeland. You see, the land that the Almighty gave unto our forefather Abraham, man, from the Nile to the Euphrates. We're going back to that. That's the joy set before us, man. Ruling the earth from the center of the earth, man, in righteousness. You holding Shabbat?
No, I'm good. I'm listening.
Come. What you holding, Koyo?
I got Isaiah 53, and it's history, but it's prophecy of Yahweh Shai when he comes as the Messiah, what he would have to go through, which is history now. It says in Isaiah 53, verse 3, he is despised and rejected of men, a man of sorrows and acquainted with grief. And we hid as it were our faces from him. He was despised, and we esteemed him not. Surely he had borne our griefs and carried our sorrows, yet we did esteem him stricken, smitten of power, and afflicted. But he was wounded for our transgressions. He was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed.
Right, and that's all according to, and that's what Yahweh Shah's purpose was the first time when he came, man, to be that perfect sacrifice for us, so we can be brought back to the Father, so we can enter into all the things the Most High has promised unto us. We can't, and that's why Yahweh Shah says what we can have nothing without him, man. We can't have shit without Yahweh Shah. We don't get no kingdom without Yahweh Shah. We don't get saved from slavery without Yahweh Shah. We would continue if it wasn't for Yahweh Shah, we're gonna continue in this condition forever. And this is why we say the water for Yahweh Shah, man. You see?
Yeah.
And he did it knowing that what? Eventually his entire nation, his entire family will be taken care of. Even the 2/3. The entire nation of Israel is gonna be good eventually, man. And Yahweh Shah understood that he wanted to see his people win. And that's exactly what the Most High has in the cards for us, man. We are going to win. These fucking heathens don't want us to win. They want us to continue on being in this low position and be okay with it. Just be a slave, nigga. Just entertain us. You know what I'm saying? When always giving our people the gospel, telling our people that a better day is coming. Or why are you preaching that? Why you believe that? Because that's what's written. That's what the Most High has in store. That's the joy that's set before us, man. You holding your
Yeah.
call?
I
Oh,
was
my
looking.
bad.
I'm gonna point out. I was looking for the scripture, but they called him a wine bibber and a glutton, and the apostle elders. They always point out that's a comforting agent. Like eating comforting foods, because when you're going through it, sometimes you add a couple pounds trying to comfort yourself.
Yeah. He
That's
was
what
he was stressed out.
that's what it says when a man's on his deathbed, give him strong drink, man.
Yep, get strong drink till a man's ready to perish.
Yep.
What
Uh,
what you
yeah,
holding
you
your
call?
call? You got one?
This is Jeremiah 29:11. Says ESV. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord Yahweh, plans for your welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope.
Yep, that's the spirit. I just read that. That's the spirit. Yeah, and that's what it is, man. So that's the joy and the hope that's set before us, man. You know,
To go back and as we're entering into the blessings once we get rescued by Yahushua, once we get those immortal bodies. It's Deuteronomy 28:1. And it shall come to pass that thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that Yahweh thy power will set thee on high above all nations on the earth, and all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy power.
that's right, and Yahweh Shah understood that, man. He understood that he had to be a sacrifice to bring us into this. You see, for us to be finally taken, for us to finally be from under the curses as a nation of people, man. He understood what he had to do. He understood that sacrifice was gonna bring back that faithful remnant, and they was gonna stay true unto the end, and eventually the entire nation was gonna be brought into the blessings, man. You see, taken care of, good to go. And that's what we want to see for all of our people, man. Even the 2/3. We're saying fuck them right now, but eventually they're gonna be good because we want to see our entire nation good, man. You see, we want to see the entire nation of Israel taken care of, living. You know,
Yep.
you hold it no more.
God, I got 2 Timothy chapter 4, starting verse 7. It says, I have fought a good fight, I have finished my course, I have kept the faith. Henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord Yahweh Bashem Shai, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day, and not to me only, but unto all them also that love his appearance.
That's the joy, man. To receive a crown from Yahweh Shai's hand, to be set on Yahweh Shai's right hand side of his throne, man. You see, that's the joy. You see, and like it tells you in Isaiah 64:4, I have not seen, have not heard what the Most High prepared for them that wait for him, man. You see, can't even fully comprehend what it's gonna be when we're finally in it, man. Just never having a bad day, just everything always going your way all day, every day, man. You see, it's gonna be a beautiful thing. So let's get to those precepts I called earlier. Let's start with Revelation 21. So we're just gonna go into some of the things that we have in store for us, man, because we go into these things over and over and over again because it keeps our faith burning, man. It keeps us longing for these things to come to pass. You see, that's why the Most High get the things that are written aforetime are written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort might have hope. You see. So let's get that real quick.
So this is Revelation chapter 21, starting off in verse 10. It reads, and he carried me away in the spirit to a great and high mountain.
So this is the Apostle John receiving a vision of our kingdom, man. You see? When it's all and the Most High so cold with it, he laid the whole thing out and gave us the book of Revelation. Like, look, this is what it's all leading to. This is gonna be this is it. I promise y'all the rest. I'm gonna show John the vision. Believe in it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And she and showed me the great city, the holy Jerusalem, descending out of heaven from power, having the glory of power, and her light was like unto a stone most precious, even like a jasper stone, clear as crystal.
Kind of pure. Because we coming down in our exalted state. We have those new bodies. We're completely righteous. We're up under the second covenant at this point. You see? Perfect, man. Taken away from this condition, we're up under the blessings now. That's the vision, man. This is the end product. Everything we're going through right now is leading to this. We descending out of a chariot. Immortals, gods on the earth, man. Come on, man. The joy set before us. That's something to fight for, man. When you really look like get out of, you know what I'm saying, the fucking confines of this fucking madness that we go through every day and really look at the big picture, man. It'll help what you're going through in your daily be a little bit easier to deal with.
Verse 12, and had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and at the gates 12 angels, and names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
Fulfilling the prophecy that we read about in Daniel 2, the kingdom shall not be left to other people. The reason that the names of the 12 tribes of Israel on the gates because it's the kingdom of heaven for the 12 tribes, the Israelites. The kingdom shall not be left to other people. It's our kingdom, man. We're gonna be the top. We're gonna be the top done daughters, man. Calling the shots in righteousness. You see? You got it.
Verse 13.
And you got the fucking Christians will say, "Oh, that doesn't really mean." Yes, it does. It's literal. It's gonna be literal gates with each son of Jacob's name on the gate. The fuck? That's what vocab say. Oh, that wasn't speaking of literal Israelites. Then then why would?
What is it talking about?
How does that make any sense then? You got it, bro.
Which
This
is
is
not part of deception, you know.
That shit crazy to me. They would read this and still say, "Oh, that wasn't talking about literal Israel." The fuck? How does that work? How does so when you read about the 144,000 Revelation 7, they talking about it wasn't literal Israelites. What the fuck? Who was it? When they said 12,000
Bro,
from each of the
that's
12 tribes of Israel.
That's that delusion that Yahweh puts on them. Because even when they're shown, they still don't see it. That
shit
happened
is-
with me and this Christian. I was showing him Jeremiah 10, how we ain't supposed to go into the customs of the heathen. And it goes on to they decorate the evergreen tree with silver and gold ornaments. And they couldn't see that was telling you, hey, don't celebrate this pagan Christmas. You know, they don't see it because they're delusional.
That's a spirit, that strong delusion the most I put on them, man. You got it enough. Woo! Let's get it.
It says, verse 13, on the east, 3 gates, on the north, 3 gates, and on the south, 3 gates, and on the west, 3 gates.
This shit about to be baller. This is about to be crazy.
This is your Paul, man. This
Bro.
is your Paul, bro.
This shit about to be crazy.
Because the dream I had about being at the wall,
Yeah.
at that corner, man, my dream still don't do no justice as what it's gonna be, man.
This shit about to be, bro. The most about to hook us up, man. And that's why, look, man. Just endure, bro. Just suck it the fuck up. We ain't got all the money in the world. We ain't got all the clothes. We ain't got the biggest houses. We got everything we need to finish this race, and then we'll come into that, man. Just suck it up, soldier. Hey, endure all things as a good soldier for Yahweh Shah Mashiach, man. Because dropping the plow and going back into the world and losing out on this being a part of the first dominion. I want to see all this established, man. I want to see them erecting them gates in our cities. You know? You got it, bro.
It says,
boy, that
verse
shit gonna be
14.
crazy.
And the wall of the city had 12 foundations,
God.
and in them the names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb.
Which are Israelites. 12 foundations of precious stone, man. That shit can be shining, glistening. The true golden city.
Right?
Fuck up Babylon the Great. You got it, bro.
Verse 15. And he that talked with me had a golden reed to measure the city
Mm-hmm.
and the gates thereof,
God.
and the wall thereof. And the city length 4 square, and the length is a large as the breadth. And he measured the city with the reed, 12,000 furlong, the length and the breadth, and the height of it are equal.
Mhm.
And he measured the wall thereof 144 cubits, according to the measure of a man that is of the angel.
That represents the 144,000. You got it.
And the building of the wall of it was of jasper, and the city was pure gold, like unto clear glass.
Lord have mercy. Pure gold. Like
Bro.
unto clear man, shit. And this is why you have these heathen. That's why a lot of gold is being moved out of America to be moved to these other portions of the earth, because what? It's being reserved for us, man. You see? It tells you in the prophecy that what? He heaped up treasure, you see, for the last days, man. To give it unto us. You got it.
And I wouldn't be surprised if there's gold hidden throughout the earth that people don't even know it's there.
Of course.
You know?
All that land up under the ocean, man, it's
Yep.
everywhere.
Yep.
And that's why I feel like, speaking as a man, that when the missiles hit, it's gonna change the geography of the earth. It ain't gonna look the same as it looking now. So it's gonna be new land masses that come up. That's gonna be land that's never been touched by man, or hasn't been touched since the flood, or what, whatever.
Things could happen,
Bro,
bro.
it's gonna be crazy.
Hey,
Bro,
it's
the
gonna be
landmass that
renewed,
you
man.
see
It's gonna be
now
renewed.
is due to the fact of the floods.
Yep. What's that? So what you said, Shabbat?
Oh, it's gonna be refreshed, renewed. So definitely the geography gonna be different.
It's gonna be different, man. It's gonna be a whole.
Well, it talks about the nuclear missiles dropping down and the earth shaking
Causing
like
an earthquake. Yeah. So most about to shake this thing up, man.
Mhm.
You get it?
It says, verse 19, and the foundations of the wall of the city were garnished with the manner of precious stones.
Mhm.
The first foundation was jasper, the second sapphire, the third chalcedony,
Mhm.
and the fourth emerald, the fifth
Sardonyx.
sardonyx, and the sixth sardius, the seventh chrysolite, and the eighth beryl, the ninth topaz, and the 10th a chrysoprase, the 11th jacinth, Jason, Salakia, and the 12th amethyst.
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be out of control, man. It's gonna be and we can't even describe the beauty of this city that the Most High is about to construct for us, man. You know, because who's ever seen a city set upon 12 foundations of precious stone? An entire city, man. Come on, now. No one's ever seen this, man. It's gonna be mind blowing when we actually get to witness this being put together by the Most High, man. You see? So I think it's one more verse on that.
It says, and the 12 gates were 12 pearls, every several gate was of one pearl, and the street of the city was pure gold, as it were a transparent glass.
Streets gonna be paved with gold, not no fucking concrete, no pavement like Esau's cities. Nah, man. That shows you what type of level we're gonna be on for all of our streets to be paved with gold. Do you understand the magnitude of that? Just you waking up walking on gold. Do you understand the type of wealth we're gonna have? And it tells us what other it was another prophecy that battlements are gonna be go. Is that Tobit 12? The battlements are gonna be gold, bro. Gonna be precious stones in the walls. Like, bro, this is what we're fighting for, man. This is what's being promised. And the Most High gave it to us in the end of the book to show us when it's all said and done, this is what I'm bringing you into.
Hey, bro, we're only dealing with Earth too. We haven't even tapped into or talked about the planets and all the other stuff we're gonna have.
You know what I'm saying?
No?
And that's crazy. Was you holding that Tobit 13?
He's on.
John, I have it.
This is
Let's-
you want me to read Tobit now?
Let me see. Let's get precepts first, then we get into the Tobit. So whoever holding precepts, just pull them
All
up.
right. I got something.
What you got?
This is Proverbs 3, verse 13. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold. She is more precious than rubies, and all the things thou canst desire are not to be compared unto her. Length of days is in her right hand, and in her left hand riches and honor. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace. She is a tree of life to them that lay hold upon her, and happy is every one that retaineth her. Yahweh by wisdom hath founded the earth, by understanding hath he established the heavens. And it may, we're talking about all the things coming, all these beautiful things, but right now we have to focus on wisdom so that we could actually edify the body. And with all that, we're going to inherit that kingdom of heaven with Yahweh Shai. Because we like you were saying, we have flesh, and sometimes you desire those things already in the flesh. You want money to be able to do the things that you want to do, but all those things are going to come after we get this wisdom down, like the Lord has commanded us. I got another one if you want. Second 8 verse 50. Let me see. 52. For unto you is paradise open, the tree of life is planted. So we have the wisdom. The Holy Spirit was given to us as a gift. The time is come, is prepared. Plenteous is made ready. A city is builded, and rest is allowed. Yea, perfect goodness and wisdom. The root of evil is sealed up from you. Weakness and the moth is hid from you. And corruption is fled into how to be forgotten. Sorrows are past, and in the end is showed the treasure of immortality, which is his righteousness is immortal.
Right. So it begins with wisdom, man, and I'm glad you brought it up. Let me get this real quick. This is wisdom. Wisdom of Solomon 6 and 17. It says what? For the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline, and the care of discipline is love. And love is the keeping of her laws, and the giving heed unto her laws is the assurance of incorruption. And incorruption maketh us near unto the Most High. So walking in the ways of the Most High through wisdom to the best of our ability, it brings us near to the Most High, man. You see? And then we continue on in that path. It's going to bring us all the way back to the Most High through Yahweh Shai, man. You see?
Right.
Verse 20 says what? The desire of wisdom bringeth to a kingdom. If your delight be in thrones and scepters, O ye kings of the people, honor wisdom, that ye may reign forevermore. So that's what it begins with, man. It begins with the wisdom, walking in the wisdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and it's going to bring us to a kingdom, man. It says, yeah, that was it on that one. You hold it? What you got?
You got Ezekiel 36.
Go ahead.
This is Ezekiel 36, and I'm going to start at verse 33. Thus saith the Lord power, in the day that I shall have cleansed you from all your iniquities, I will also cause you to dwell in the cities, and the waste shall be builded.
Our land, because our land is going to become a waste because it's going to be burned up with fire. But that's to purify it. You see, and it's gonna grow back even more, even better than it was when the Most High first created it, man.
Yep.
You see?
Says verse 34, and the desolate land shall be tilled, whereas it was laid desolate in the sight of all that pass by, and they shall say, this land that was desolate is become like the garden of
There it is. There it is. You see? You see, so the Most High, he's gonna play this thing out like he said he's gonna do it, man. Our land is gonna be built up like the Garden of Eden. You see, as it was in the past, man. Luscious, green, beautiful. Something that you can't say right now is happening in that land, man. You see, and the reason it's not happening because that land is cursed because the true people of that land are not in it. You got it.
Says, and the waste and desolate and ruined cities are become fenced and are inhabited. Then the heathen that are left round about you shall know that I, Yahweh, built the ruined places and planted that was desolate. I, Yahweh, has spoken it, and I will do it.
That's right.
Thus saith Yahweh power, I will yet for this be inquired of by the house of Israel, to do it for them. I will increase them with men like a flock, as the holy flock, as the flock of Jerusalem in her Solomon feast, so shall the waste cities be filled with flocks of men, and they shall know that I am Yahweh.
That's right. And that backs up what Yahweh said, I've only sent to who? The lost sheep of the house of Israel. Because what? Israel is the Most High's flock. That's what the Most High is building up this city for, this kingdom for. That's what the Most High is about to give immortality to. This is who Yahweh came to save, man, his people. You see? To bring us into that expected end that the Most High has for us, man. To bring us into that joy that's set before us, man. What we're looking far off into the distance, you see, waiting to come for us, man. You got your precept, bro?
God, I got John chapter 14, verse 1. It says, let not your heart be troubled. You believe in the Most High, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you.
And it's so much. It's so much bro. We about to come into so much. It's crazy, man. Like and like the elders always say, when we finally see what the Most High is gonna bring us into, we like, bro, you giving us all this for this little bit of stuff that we've done here. The ministry going on the highways about this. This is small. Well, it's not small, but compared to what we're about to receive, like man, you know.
It's a beautiful thing because we know and see that not everybody could do what the hopeful elect is doing. So it comes with a great and everlasting reward.
That's right, man. Like, bro, it's the reward. That's why I says what the Most High.
I got what you're saying, Halakia. I got
scripture
based on 2 Corinthians 4:17. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory.
Exactly. That sums it up, man.
Like what you're saying.
This light affliction we go through, the bullshit jobs we have to work, dealing with these crazy ass people in this world, man, just all the wickedness and the vexation that we see, you know what I'm saying, go through on a daily, it's gonna be well worth, you know what I'm saying, what we're going through, man. Because it doesn't even compare to what we're matter of fact, finish that last verse too, Shabbat. Because nothing can equate to the glory that we're about to receive, man. You got it.
All right, I'll start at the top again. For our light, this is 2 Corinthians 4:17 says, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory, while we look not at the things which are seen, but the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal.
We're about to have eternal everything, man. Eternal riches, eternal glory, eternal righteousness, an eternal kingdom. You see? Eternal resources,
eternal
land, everything.
You know what I'm saying? No, I just said eternal streets of gold. You know, we ain't never seen that, you know.
Yeah, let me grab this one real quick. This is Romans 8:18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. You see? So it's gonna be on a whole nother level, man. You look at these fucking Edomites, you think they balling. These motherfuckers ain't doing shit, man. These niggas low level. You see? We're about to be on About to be gods, man.
Yep. And America is a low level, bro. If you've been
Low,
outside
bro.
the country, bro, America is like the bottom of the barrel.
I've lived outside of America for 2 years, and
Mm-hmm.
I came back. This place is a fucking shithole.
Yeah.
You see, there's so many other better places that you can live than this place is, and we're
Yeah.
gonna be living in the best place, the land of Israel. You see, the Most High gave us the best land on this planet Earth, and then He's gonna enlarge that land when He shakes this earth up with that nuclear destruction. So, grab Tobit. Oh, my bad, Cole. Y'all holding over there?
Your call? I think you had one. You had one. Your call.
No.
All right.
Yeah, no.
I have
Yeah.
one, brother. If you don't mind.
Good.
Since you
Go
brought
ahead.
out the wisdom of Solomon, this is 1 Kings chapter 3, verse 5. In Gibeon, Yahweh appeared to Solomon, which we know that was Yahweh Shai, in a dream by night, and power said, ask what shall I give thee? And Solomon said, thou hast showed unto thy servant David my father great mercy, according as he walked before thee in truth, and in righteousness, and in uprightness of heart with thee, and thou hast kept for him this great kindness, that thou hast given him a son to sit on his throne, as it is this day. And now, O Yahweh, my power, thou hast made thy servant king instead of David, my father. And I am but a little child. I know not how to go out or come in. And that's how we are. We're like children. That's why it says we're like children. You know, we're the babes. It says, and thy servant is in the midst of thy people, which thou hast chosen, the Israelites, a great people that cannot be numbered nor counted for multitude. Give therefore, and that's a cut to Esau in his MOTB. It says, give therefore thy servant understanding, give therefore thy servant an understanding heart to judge thy people, that I may discern between good and bad. For who is able to judge this thy so great a people? And the speech pleased the Lord, that Solomon had asked this thing. And Yahweh said unto him, because thou hast asked this thing, and hast not asked for thyself long life, neither asked riches for thyself, nor has asked the life of thine enemies, but has asked for thyself understanding to discern judgment. So I just wanted to put that, because the wisdom of Solomon is all about wisdom and understanding. And that's what the men of the Lord have, the same spirit. That we're not really worried about the riches of the world or a long life in this fucking captivity. Or even the ability to kill our enemy Esau. Right now, we want Yahweh Shai to be with us. That's what we want. And with that, with Yahweh Shai coming back to be with us, we're gonna get all those things.
Right. What you holding your call?
No, I didn't have one.
Just get it. I'm on.
All right, so this is 1 John chapter 14. And
Oh, I forgot you was still reading that. My bad.
Verse 2.
The topic you need to talk.
1 John chapter 4, John chapter 14 and verse 1. Let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in the Most High, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. Man, wrong spot. Yeah, that's what he said.
Come on, man. We gotta fucking fight, man. It get hard, but hey, it's gonna be fucking worth it. Cause like it says, if we endure, Yahweh Shai told us, man, He gonna give us 100-fold. That could be 100 planets. It could be 100 galaxies.
Whatever he considers 100-fold.
Understand what you can do with 100 planets. Your own 100 planets here. Your portion of the heavens. Your portion of the universe over here. Come on, man. Go ahead, bro. And that's still small level because we still probably ain't even thinking big enough, bro.
That's what I was gonna say. You really can't even put a number on it,
You gotta remember,
You can't even put a number.
I remember Tobit when the angel went with Tobit to his son to get that silver,
That's good. That's a good one. There you
and
go.
his father
Yes,
gave him
that's mine.
half the silver.
Crazy.
That's
when he
why.
you know, he's an angel. You know, he was an angel. I never ate while I was with you, but it shows you that he pretty much split that silver in half to give to who helped him, and that's what Yahweh Shai promised us. We're going to be co-inheritors. Everything he inherits, we're going to inherit right with him, but he's going to be our head.
It's gonna be fair portions. And the thing is, Yahweh ain't even had to do this for us, man.
Yeah,
He's the truth. I don't want to call him a real nigga, but hey, man, it don't get no realer than Yahweh Shai, man.
yeah, he's
Because he could have just took all this for himself.
Mhm.
Ain't that what Esau do?
Yeah.
Ain't that what Esau do? Look at the fucking elites, man.
Scrooge McDuck.
The Con. Exactly. Because Scrooge was a fucking 48, but look at what Esau's done with his blessing. He got his own, bro. Esau has his own people in slavery.
Right.
They working 9 to 5s right along with us. They getting their taxes, they checks taxed
In their kingdom.
in their kingdom, bro. Yahweh Shah would never do no shit like that. And as we're reading, he won't. Even when King Solomon was ruling, bro, he had Jake set up in positions of authority, man, ruling over the heathen. You see?
Oh, even remember he had a doorman. He said Sheba, that doorman was King Solomon.
He was decked out, man.
Yeah.
That's why knowing and understanding what that reward is, that's why you have to be in that spirit of not wanting anything here, man. They're like knowing and understand, yeah, we have our jobs, we got this money, we got these tools, our cars that we use for our day-to-day life, but that's not the end-all be-all for us. There's a lot more. Hey, you can't be like a rich man wanting to take everything with you when you die.
Mm-hmm.
All right, continuing on, John 14. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye may be also.
At the right hand of the Most High. Come on, man. He's coming to get us. He understood this, man. Come on. What chapter this is? John 14. This is before he was crucified. If I ain't mistaken, it's before he went up on the cross.
Mm-hmm.
Telling us, hey man, look, we got something greater coming.
Cheer out.
We got something greater coming, man. And I promise you, I'm gonna come and bring. I'm gonna go prepare a place for you, and I'm gonna come back and get you and bring you into this glory with me, so we can ball out together.
I think we're
gonna have, we're gonna have fun. Hold up. That was after he was crucified. If I ain't mistaken. John 14. That was on that one, bro.
And this
a little bit more.
Yeah. It says, verse 4. And whither I go, ye know, and the way ye know. Thomas saith unto him, Lord, we know not whither thou goest, and how can we know the way? Yahweh Shah said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life.
That's before.
Yeah.
No man cometh unto the Father but by me. So there you go, man. Yahweh Shah is the way to this paradise that we so long for, man. You know?
But you got guys denying Yahweh Shah. Well, you're asking, guess what? You can't even enter the paradise without Yahweh Shah.
Yep. Because I think here he's basically letting them know, hey, I'm not going to be around you no more, but just like chill out, have patience, wait. I'm going to come back for you.
I'm coming back for you. And Yahweh Shah don't lie, man. He promised.
Yep.
He promised, man. So, hey, this is the joy set before us, man. That's the joy. Hey, we got something greater coming. Got to keep the faith in that, man. Don't get caught up. Don't get caught up in thinking that America's the end all be all, because this place ain't shit. Point blank period, man. This place is garbage.
Right.
When Yahweh Shai was walking on the earth with the disciples, showing all these great miracles, man, it was a great power that was in their presence, man. And him talking about his departure from here brought a little shaking to the apostles and stuff and the followers, So he was just basically comforting them, telling them, hey, you know what? I got better prepared for you. I got to go prepare it, and I'm going to come back for you and take you. You just got to endure to the end.
As simple as a mold, bro. we'll never have mold in our house because on
Never.
those precious elements, mold does not grow. So there's
No, there was some fucking mold on my cucumber, bro.
Oh,
yeah, on your food, right? You get raspberries the next day, there'll be freaking mold on them, bro.
yo, raspberry strawberry already fucking molded before you even buy them.
Yeah.
That was on that one, bro.
Kind of.
All right, so let's get that Tobit 15. No, Tobit 13. We're gonna start at verse 15.
13. Yeah. Con. This is Tobit 13 and 15. Let my soul bless the Most High, the great King, for Jerusalem shall be built up with sapphires and emeralds and precious stone, thy walls and towers and battlements with pure gold.
Hear that? The
And the
city
streets
gonna
of
be decked out. The city gonna be decked out. The building's gonna be made of gold. You're gonna be able to make your palace out of any precious stone or whatever material you want to make it out of, man. Everything you're gonna have everything tailor made to you in the kingdom, man. You see, you're not gonna have to go in here and to the store and buy pre-made clothes. You see, that really don't fit you. Everything you're gonna have is gonna be tailor made, custom fit to you. You see, everything, man. How you have your food cooked how you want it cooked every time. It's gonna taste how you want it to taste every time. Your wine is gonna be your wine. How you want it to taste, what you want it to. That's the type of control we're gonna have in the kingdom, man. Everything is gonna be always
And then-
every day.
And that word battlement, it deals with the top of a castle. We're not
Yep.
we're not talking about no damn apartment, 1-bedroom apartment, you know? We're talking
God.
about castles.
God, palaces, baby, palaces.
Con.
Woo! So come on, man. Esau ain't offer you no fucking palace. Esau offer you to put a chip in your ass to continue to be a perpetual slave. Nah, man, hell nah.
I was gonna
And that's
say,
why that's why the book of Proverbs tells you that where there's no vision, the people perish, man.
right.
Oh man.
You holding that? Grab that real quick.
I was just gonna make a point. You know the
Go ahead, bro.
big palace in London, that Golden Palace in the city of Westminster in London.
Oh
That-
yeah.
That was built by Jake in Dark Ages. And you see, that's a magnificent place, bro.
It's castles. I've seen this documentary. It's castles that was built during the Byzantine Empire when Jake was ruling. They say they can't even duplicate how those castles were built today, even with the technology they got. Showing you Jake was on another level. So if Jake was on that type of level during the Byzantine Empire,
Kind of level.
what we gonna be on when we come into our godhood, man? Shit gonna be out of control. It's gonna be, man. Come on, man. And these are the things that you have to think about to keep you in that mind frame. I got to keep fighting, man. I cannot give up because I don't want to miss out on the first dominion, man. Lord, will we be a part of that? No, I want to be there from the jump. You see, I want to be there from when the first pickaxe is put into the hand of the heathen and they swing that shit. Yes, let's get it.
Like you ever watch that one the movie Richie Rich? Where he has his own little area. He comes out of bed and he has a slide in his room to go down this and that, man.
Like Donaldson's house.
Yeah, bro.
Come on,
Like it's gonna be way better though in the kingdom.
yeah, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy,
Yeah.
man.
The natural use of technology in those days as well, man.
We have the
To
electricity the
yup,
right way. We're gonna have
yup.
everything we're gonna do is gonna be how it's supposed to be done. Not Esau shit here. I remember God telling me, even with that fucking electricity shit, they don't even know what the
They
fuck
don't
they
even know
doing.
how it runs. They don't know if the neutral or the actual hot wire, how it comes, how the power goes, if it's coming or going. They just know it's there.
Getting niggas fried. That's let's keep going. What else you got, bro? I'll get that one you was holding. Proverbs.
It's Proverbs 29 and verse 18. It says, "Where there is no vision, the people perish. But he that keepeth the law, happy is he."
And they perish because what? They don't have the vision to see what the Most High is about to do, man, because their vision ends with America. You see, they don't hope for nothing more than going to
9 to 5.
Yeah.
9 to 5.
That bullshit. Hell nah, man. That was a good one too, bro.
Just like that one dude on Family Feud.
Yeah.
He was hoping there
Bro,
was jobs in the kingdom.
This nigga say, you want to get the kingdom of heaven? What you hope you have waiting for you? That nigga said a job. Nigga, a job in the kingdom of heaven. Tripping. Showing you how low Jake is, man. We about to come into a glory that can't even be comprehended, man. So let's finish what you got, Shaban.
Time. It says
It was some nice
Tobit
castles too, by the way.
13.
Mhm.
Tobit 13 and 17. Those were all just castles in England. So I mean, just imagine those castles in the kingdom, man.
And the thing is, they built with stone and shit. We gonna be, man. We gonna have palaces built out of amethyst, sapphire, emerald, gold palaces. Come on, man.
Bro, I
Yeah,
had
this is low level stuff on
Oh,
this
they're
side.
gonna be flashing the king.
I told you
Huh?
about the little clips I had at the kingdom. I had my wife and all my kids playing. I was on green grass, and there was a literally go path, but it wasn't in the ground. It was floating above it, and it was soft like Laffy Taffy, and it like went into your toes like sand, you know. And when I looked
On your joints.
at my house, I couldn't just look. It was so wide. You know, I literally had to turn my head that way and to see that way. If you just looked at it, it was only a piece of the house that you saw.
This shit about to be, bro. We gonna be on another. We gonna be balling out of control in the kingdom, man. We gonna be flat. You think Jake flashy now in our captivity? Wait till we up under them blessings, man. We gonna be flashy.
There's another one, Incognito, that little animated cartoon. And the
Yeah,
house is alive, and it's like it protects the people and moves them like everything. But in every room, you got like the jungle. One room there's a jungle room. The next room is like an ocean room. It's just bad, bro.
that's the spirit, bro. Because I was meditating on that a couple months ago. Well, I was like, man, you have this big ass palace. You got all your wives, and in their room, their area is like another dimension. It's like what they want, everything they want. When you walk into their spot, it's you know,
Like Monsters Inc. When
Like-
they opened up the door.
yeah. Like just like you were saying, bro. I was meditating on that, bro. Like whatever they wanted to be when you walk into their spot, that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna smell how they want it to smell. Because we gonna take care of you women too, baby. We got you. You
Yeah.
see, we gonna treat you. You gonna be the best treated women on the planet if you tied to any Israelite, especially the men of the Lord. But you got Shabbat.
Time. This is Tobit 13 and 17. The streets of Jerusalem shall be paved with beryl and carbuncle and stones of Ophir, and all her streets shall say, Alleluia, and they shall praise him, saying, Blessed be the Most High, which hath extolled it forever.
Well, yeah, man, this is just a few of the things that we have coming to us, man. This is the hope that's set before us, and it's way more than this. You see, let's not forget to mention we got new bodies coming. We're gonna have spiritual power. You see, we're gonna have rulership over the earth, over the heathen. We're gonna have the best of the best of everything, man. You see, and ultimately we're gonna be what? Completely righteous. These are some of the things that we have to look forward to, man. And these are some of the things that we meditate on and think about and read about to keep us pushing forth on this in this fight, man, because it do get hard. But you can't lose sight of the vision, man. This is what it's going to be. This is what it is. You see? This is the joy that's set before us. And Yahweh Shah led the way with this, man. So we have to continue to follow his example. We have to continue pray for the Lord to keep you 10 toes down and firmly rooted in this, man, because we got something great coming, man.
Mhm.
We have something great coming. You bros had any closing sips?
Okay.
Y'all had sips over there, y'all?
Yeah, I got one. This is Luke 17, and it's red letter, so it's Yahweh Shai speaking. Verse 28. Likewise, also as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat and they drank and they bought, they sold, they planted, they builded. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Even thus it shall be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. In that day, he which shall be upon the housetop and his stuff in the house, let him not come down to take it away. And he that is in the field, let him likewise not return back. Remember Lot's wife. So everything you have here in America, ain't none of it going. You know, so it's really a waste of time to you stay occupied till he come, but it's all vain. It's all vanity.
You gotta be able to drop this shit at a moment's notice because what? We have to be pilgrims, man.
Right.
Uh,
50 Cent, 50 Cent bought Mike Tyson's mansion, and he said that it's like a 20,000 square foot house, which is really not that big. And he said his body, and you know how 50 Cent was athletic. He said walking down those hallways made him tired, where he didn't even want to go, to one side of the house to the other. But see, the elect, we're not going to have that. It says that we shall run and not grow weary.
God.
So we're going to be at the top of our health, at the top of our wealth, at the top of everything with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai.
That's right. You got one you call or you good?
James chapter 1, verse 17. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of lights, with whom there is no variation or shadow due to change.
So I let you know that everything the Most High spoken out of his mouth, he's gonna do it, man. He's not gonna change. He's gonna do everything he said he's gonna do for his sons, man. He promised. You see? You hold it, bro?
God.
You got it.
So Hebrews chapter 4, verse 9. There remaineth therefore a rest to the people of the Most High.
That's right.
For he that is entered into his rest, he also has ceased from his own works, as the Most High did from his. Let us labor, therefore, to enter into that rest, lest any man fall after the same example of unbelief.
Yo, because if you stop doing the work, man, that means you don't believe no more. So you have to enter into the rest after death by pain.
Yeah. And we ain't gonna put this no more either.
Well,
when we go to the kingdom of heaven, there ain't gonna be no more prophet.
We're gonna have to teach no more because we're gonna be up under the second covenant. That's something else to look forward to. To be perfect, man. Shabbat finding some badass castles, boy.
Yeah.
Bro, can you imagine having a castle, bro? Your own fucking palace, bro.
Bro, these castles are like,
Bro, you're not gonna have one. You're gonna have many.
That's the spirit. That's the spirit.
hey,
Let me get this real quick. That's the spirit. Matthew 19, and the title of this portion of the chapter is called The Disciples' Reward. It says what? Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And Yahushua said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And everyone that have forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive an hundredfold, and shall inherit everlasting life. But many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first. And we're last in this kingdom, man. So goddamn, we're last in this kingdom. But we're gonna be first in the kingdom of heaven, man. Right along with our Lord Yahushua. Sheesh. That shit is crazy.
Could I get a word?
bro,
It's just
these
a word.
castles
It's
are like. Imagine
What's
how
up,
big
Shabbat?
our castles would be, man. I was gonna say, imagine how big our castles would be, bro. These castles here on this side, I'm showing you, they're like 54,523 square meters. So imagine how big our castle's gonna be, man.
I just want to get one word. It's estate. An estate. It says an extensive area of land in the country, usually with a large house owned by one person, family, or organization.
And that's what we're gonna have these states in the kingdom of heaven. Shit, we're gonna have planets.
Yep.
Your estate could be a planet.
Yep.
You see? So yeah, man, this is just some of the joy that's set before us, man, to give you that push to keep fighting, man, because we know it gets tough. We do this every day. Demons plague our mind. We go through our tribulations, but we have something greater to look forward to, man. And Yahushua understood that. He accomplished his portion of the mission. We have been sent to this earth to accomplish our portion. You see, and we have that joy set before us to allow us to keep fighting and enduring, man, through the Holy Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So we're gonna end it by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua,
Hashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahushua,
Rakah,
Ba'ashem,
Kadash.
Rakah,
Hey, double
Kadash.
honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopefully let Akim out there, pushing his word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua has created us to do. And with that, we're gonna say Shalom,
Shalom.
Wa, Abad, Babal.
Shalom. Bad Babal.